Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Going to give this one to Singletary. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Complete to
Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs, they just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking 1st down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Taron Johnson made the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
He got through that?
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
No.
Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs.
At the 16-yard line.
should drop the seat. I'm not gonna do it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Flushed out right.
Thank you. Finally, we got our pick. Clamping up these ropes the entire time. I got something for you. You want to be in Cleveland.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 16 yards on the play. And the Bills will move the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
He did. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Safety job. Look.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen going deep for Diggs.
Double
team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Somebody.
And it's incomplete.
So sitting right
Damian
on
Williams, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Flush to his right.
We need that. DBU this way. 2nd is Jordan Poyer. Let's go. Underrated. Mr. Underrated himself.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Singletary to get the drive started.
Get up out of there. Get up out of there.
Past midfield.
Let's go.
10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
I'm on the game. I'm talking to Davion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Give me that. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
He was
Come on, bro. He's a
there.
part of DBU, bro. He's 90 speed, 91 speed.
That one going to be off
He's a
target
part of
and
DBU.
incomplete.
Come on, bro. Stop finessing us. Stop finessing us.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Cousins. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
We got to get his ass up.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Sure, like us.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen on the ground. This is Williams. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Cousins. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit. to get the running game going back inside.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bills' 28-yard line.
Second and 12. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd and 12, Cousins.
He's got to drop that. We got to keep it.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He may try and
got a fumble.
So
He's got a fumble.
He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Cousins now.
Thank you, DBU. We play defense. That's what I like to see.
4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back.
Oh. We need to get out this end zone.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Get about it.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
First down, Singletary. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
Tredavious White. Easy. Easy.
Tre'Davious White
Easy.
pick. And they're going to set
in the
up
line.
shop at the 27-yard line.
Easy.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at
How
halftime,
we running right
they
at
spent a
these
lot of
dudes.
time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 6.
Yes, sir. It's
And a first down. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good
What are you
there.
doing,
And he's
bro?
put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, we run
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I can't switch this to my other play like that.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time.
Out there
Forces some
now.
indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A quick toss outright. And a pretty little juke there on a nice game. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Let's go. Let's go against the key.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
I told you play outside leverage.
Near right side, he hauls it in. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
It's a gain of
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
Oh my gosh, Micah, how you almost had it, bro. Young acrobat.
Winds up falling incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Gonna let it fly for Rudolph.
Because we got DBU over. Oh my gosh, we don't want picks.
Far too loose for the football here. Nearly a 4th pick.
We don't want
And
picks.
it's 3rd down.
I need to switch.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Well, going from
Come on, man.
downfield.
Come on, man. Return it. Let's go, Tre'Davious White. Let's go. This boy know how to return, man. He returned punt return. Come on now. It's DBU. DBU at his finest.
The most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Yeah, he's not coming out in cover 2, bro. He's manning up on you.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
I want to catch him in cover 2.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Yep, you better switch it to it now. A Terry, a Marshall.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Allen, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turn.
All right, I'm going to stop playing
his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Oh, that was easy.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Teach us something.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Throw here by Allen complete. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. This is Coleman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
makes the score Bills 24, Vikings nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any
because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
42-yard line.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins again.
Come on, man.
And that will be incomplete.
I know who you want to throw it to.
Being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Really?
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Yo, what is this game, bro? Let him get a pick.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running
routes, sack him, bro.
The ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. They'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
All right, they're going to try it. Keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. That's to his running back.
Inspired.
Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Allen. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense, And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Allen. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but it takes this one down just shy of the 20. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. Okay. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And again, it's Allen.
Just let it go out of bounds.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Allen again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tevin Coleman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And this offense is running away with this one. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bills 31, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Come on now, thank you, because you shouldn't even have came close to this.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Can we put Micah
This is
Hyde
old brain
in the middle of the
remembers.
field?
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. And tight coverage coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
He caught that. It was a bad pass. First of all, it should have been overthrown.
Before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Thank you, Micah Hyde got it.
Goodness, another interception.
Thank you.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Everybody else.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary.
Could have broke that.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Singletary again. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down. On the counter, here's Coleman.
You gonna rank in there, bro? You gonna rank in there? I just threw the ball. And I just threw it.
The loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength,
I
quickness.
dare you to
He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Whoa, ranking it.
Whoa.
Ranking it.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs.
Evans' pass.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th career catch.
That's only because you want to run from me.
But I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path. A significant number.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert
Ma, what you doing
together.
there?
What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one.
You didn't actually know.
That's okay. It's okay. The entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Buffalo, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And then on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
6 TDs. It's the most TDs, not TDs, interceptions we didn't caught or had. I should make them 2. I'm making this rule look good. It's all good. Bradford didn't get no touchdowns. Abusing it. Yo, Davion, stop. Jefferson is 64 yards. No touchdown. Diggs, you get a touchdown next year. And Dawson Knox, 83. Coleman, ranking it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DBU. DBU. We got linebackers a part of DBU now. Come on. Man, Moses should have had an interception, but that's okay.
You. You don't mind, do you? It's just it's my wedding, and I was hoping that. Yeah, okay. Really? Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Why you said it to me? I'll see you at rehearsal dinner. And I really think you're gonna love either one of the dresses. That usually looks good on everyone. General.
Dad! Mom! It's annoying! I can't play!
What? I mean, really, that anger management class is